I'm Sean McCauley, and this is my answer to question number 6 on exam 3. So she will be participating in radiation and evaporation in both scenarios that are provided. So radiation is the processes where the heat values are emitted, the heat waves that are emitted that are that way to be absorbed, reflected, or transmitted through a colder body. Evaporation is the process of losing heat through the conversion of water to gas. And so we'll see in Rihanna as she's in this room exercising at a steady state where the heat increases, but the humidity levels stay about the same, is we'll see that they're going to increase at about the same rate. You could think of this, say, when you're in the desert and it's really hot out, your body temperature is going to increase constantly if that temperature were to constantly increase. But because of the heat increasing, you're going to keep sweating and sweating more and more, and it's just going to keep evaporating quicker and quicker due to it's so dry out, and so it's going to keep evaporating as quickly as possible. Because it stays the same, it's going to increase at a very similar rate to the radiation heat transfer levels as those would increase. Now, if the temperature of the room were to increase at about the same rate as the humidity levels were increasing, the levels of heat, the radiation heat transfer would increase, but the levels of evaporation would not increase as much. They would increase slightly, but not as much. You could think of this, say, when you're in a swamp or a really humid area like the South, you're going to, it's just gonna, like, you feel sticky. And that's because those evaporation levels don't increase very much. And so, yeah, the radiation heat transfer levels in the second scenario are going to increase, but the evaporation levels will stay about the same and not increase a whole ton.